Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. We're just getting loaded by Chappie, Happy Chappie. He's loading us with this stuff. This is called oversize. It's just part of your green waste stuff, like your big sticks and all sorts of shit. I'll show you when we get there. So we're at Willoughby, just near Hull. We tip a lot of green waste, but at the top shed, right at the top. Then we normally head back down here, we get reloaded and then we go. But we don't always reload. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're loading oversize for Warrington. Warrington, Diggle Green Farm. I don't know if I've got this on content, like on a previous video, but I thought we'd just do another run because I've got videos waiting to go online. Also a processing one. God, cough. It's Thursday and we probably won't get a video done tomorrow because I think we'll just be doing a Crewe or a Derby or something like that. So I thought we'd get in here. We haven't loaded up, we haven't put content on Willoughby loading, I don't think. Not quite sure. So yeah, he's seen the mirror. He's loading us now. What are we at? 21 tonne at the moment. So we're not doing too bad. Just trying out the new microphone, just hoping it works. And it's a bit clearer. So it's an absolute glorious day. What did we do yesterday? We just did another Martin. We just tipped that this morning, a Martin's from Washington down to Transwaste because Allerton Park is shut for a clean over. I think this might be my last bucket. And we've been there 2 hours waiting. I got into the yard, went home last night, got into the yard about, I want to say about 4:45ish, and then we headed over. It's only about 20 minutes down the road. Yeah, we'll get one more on. Yeah, it's only about half an hour down the road. Got there, Miggy was there. Apparently there was someone else there, but I don't know whether they've been in and out. And we sat outside for 2 hours. I think they're struggling with the waste that we're taking in because Allerton Park's shut. They haven't been up to Newton Aycliffe, but I think that's because of the wind. So yeah, one more bucket. We're going to get weighed and then we'll hopefully be under and we'll be on our way. See you in a bit. 42,800, that'll do us for an oversized load. It's just making sure that it's not over, so otherwise you've got to mess around tipping it and then reweighing it and all that sort of stuff. And it's dry in here, so it's a pretty bouncy journey through, and it just gets worse in summer and dusty. And we did actually wash the wagon last night, give it a bit of a wash. Just clear the windscreen because it is a bit still got foam on it, the streaks. So right, yeah, we're going to head to Warrington. There is a certain way in here. I'm just going to put it in sat nav now actually. Turn our beacon off. WA3, but I think the sat nav actually takes you, oh, BD, yeah. Yeah, there's a certain way of going in. They don't like you going through a village or something like that, or whatever it is, I don't know. 105 mile away. So we're gonna get going a little bit. We did have a 15 while we was waiting to go into Transwaste. So we're gonna need 30 minute break. But we'll need that by the time we get over sort of Manchester way. We're 10 to 9 and we've got plenty of driving hours to run. But we'll probably run out of our 6-hour slot for a 30 minutes, so we'll have to get that. So yeah, we're just on the outskirts of Hull at Willoughby really. Bump. Massive bump. Int Road, Toby Carveries. Do tend to park on this industrial estate quite a bit when we're late for a Willoughby, or late to tip, or late to load. We can get on there. This is the most craziest roundabout. So these are coming. These are gonna go next. We're not on a green light, but these are. And then this gets blocked up. So that will go on red and they'll go on green, and then when they've finished that'll go back onto red, so everyone coming round here will go to there, and then it's just catch-22. You've just got to go for it, because cars are going to come round from this red car, and but they're not. We're going to get across. We've done it all right. We've beat it. We've beat that car there. It's just an awkward roundabout, and at rush hour it's even worse. So then now, like, this light is now on red, so you can only virtually just get me in, and that's that. So at rush hour everybody's just sat on the roundabout, no one's going anywhere because there's nowhere to go. So we're on the 164 back up to towards Humber Bridge roundabout, and then we'll get on to 63 and then run up the 62, and we'll head for Manchester. Aircon's on because it's absolutely red hot in here. That sun on cab is... Night heater's going to start coming off hopefully, and we can have a bit of aircon on. It dries out even a bit more. So yeah, we're tired. Left the house at 4, just after 4. So it's going to be a long day. That's the missus messaging on her break. So yeah, we'll come back when we get a bit further along. See you in a bit. More juice, more fuel. Put you on there. Top rope road down to 3 bars. Thing is, this thing doesn't bloody work. Doesn't lock off. So we're just at Howden fuel station at Gulf Garage. So we just thought we'd get a bit of diesel now. It's a bit cheaper. Save the pennies. $611 litre tank, I think this is. So it's a big one. We'll soon go through it though. Go through, I think I've been through a tank of this quicker than I have the V8 tank. That was only a 500 litre tank. But yeah, I like coming here because they do cheap Red Bulls. The 59p ones. And we'll get a bit of chocolate, I think. Yeah. I don't know if the microphone's working or not. It seems to be paired up, so just hoping it sounds good. Or better anyway. Better sound. Here's 10 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Right. We're just finishing off, bear with me. 501. Right, we are full to the top. Right, take these things off, put these away, shut that. Right, I'll go pay for fuel, and then we'll be back in the cab. Won't be long. Right, engage gear, handbrake off, we're ready. Red Bull at the ready. Vape at the ready. Twix at the ready, and it's M62 bound. If we can get out of this garage. Without causing mayhem. And we're out. So we are fully fueled, which we need to get to Warrington. So I think it has been on content. Big spot, nice place to go, nice people, and I've been racking my brains to see where we go from there. Probably Crewe. I would have thought maybe Crewe, maybe Trafford Park or Rochdale to come back this way, and then it'll be something from this way to go over that way again, maybe, or we shall see. We seem to be doing a lot of trans waste at the moment with Allerton Park out. We've done a couple of seamers this week, so silly season for green waste will start very, very shortly. So we get some good content of different places on the green waste where we go. Get to see a bit more of Keighley and Bradford and stuff like that. But it is a glorious day, absolutely glorious day. So we're going to get back onto 62, and we'll start heading up 62 towards Manchester, and we'll see you shortly. Services break. So we're just going to chuck a 30-minute in. We've got a quarter of an hour left. So we've just parked at Artshead, get a bit of a break in, and then we can run for another 4.5 hours. Get there. We've just been looking at route and just making sure right way in is saying on sat nav. So I've only been here once before. So I've got the sneezes as well, not good. So yeah, we'll tip that and then we'll find out where we're going after that. Not actually, I know sometimes you know, people are bothered about where they're going, they want to set the day out. I'm not anymore. I used to like to know what I'm doing, but once you get here, doing walking floors and that, it's challenging. You've got to think on your feet a little bit more, what routes you're going to take and stuff like that. So yeah, we've had a look on Google Earth, make sure it's taking us right way in. Sat-nav's taking us right way in, so we're all good. So I'm just going to finish, 13 minutes left, then we'll get going and we'll see you as we're pulling into Warrington. Diddle Farm, I think it, Diddle Green Farm or something like that. We'll see you down at the farm, and we'll have a bit of footage down there again. So we'll see you shortly. We're just pulling up to this place now. I'm sure this is the way that we come in, or this is the way I came in last time. It's a bit of a dodgy way in, really. It's quite tight to get in off the main road, off the 580. But if you come from the other end, you're coming through the village of Clutch, I think it is, or something daft like that. And that's not the way they want you to come in. And this is the farm on the left that we want. Nearly shot past it first time. It was one of them. Like, oh, it's here! So this is the entrance. You've got to get over to get that turning, otherwise you miss it. But yeah, I think it's straight on. You can't go that way out, is what I think, if I remember rightly. Little GG's. Right, stick beacon on. We pull up before this place. Ask you to pull up before the weighbridge, so we'll pull up here and we'll go get weighed in. We'll give paperwork in, onto the bridge, red light, green light, and yeah, then we'll follow it down and go see lads. So right, bear with me, just go see these inside, take some paperwork, and we'll be back for the journey down there. We're weighed in, well, no sorry, we're ticketing. We'll go get weighed in now, see what their scales say, if they're working, and head up. Oh, they're the bales. She's just warned me that there's some concrete, freshly laid concrete or something. $43 bang on. 43.20 bang on. Just wait for green light. Come on, green light. So yeah, we'll have to go off and round. Let this tractor go first. Get him out of the way. Thanks, mate. Turn my specs off because I can turn my head better. Varifocals. They're hard to drive with sometimes in certain areas. Yeah, I see where she's what she's saying. Right, they've laid a new track. Now they've had all this concreted and redone, resurfaced. God, it's tight on that building. And then right over again. It's not as bad as you think, to be fair. Bit of fresh concrete. It's like they're tidying it up nicely. It's not a bad spot, to be fair. Not a bad spot at all. And we just go way up top. Different piles of compost. Some of them trailers haven't moved in a few years. Tunnels for different size shredding. And we're all the way up the top of here, and then one of the lads will let us know where we're tipping when we get up here. I'll just get you lined up on here on the old dashboard, and you can see me. And hopefully one of these that'll tell us where we're tipping. They'll just re-shred this, you see. They'll have ordered it because they want more stuff, and then it'll just get re-shredded. Is she gonna tell me? You'll have to bear with me. flew off my dashboard and flying off. And now my camera's loose on the stick. Hey up, get a bit straighter on. Going off a bit. Get it somewhat like. He'll give us the shout. Right, we're just gonna open the door up. We'll be back shortly. Tipping. Finally. Getting it tipped off. Then what they do is just shove it over as high as that. But you see, it's more ground, a lot of mud, sticks, bits, all sorts in it, plastic, paper, you name it. Then they put it into the different sizes, different size tubes on them, gets rid of the plastic and gets it down to compost. And see, it'll just sweat over there, sweat. They'll have dryers underneath or air running underneath a lot of them. So what a glorious day. What a glorious day. Right, we're just going to text and see where we're going, then we can tell you while we're on. It should get back to us straight away. Then we can see where we're going. Let it get. A lot of the time, some lads might do it differently. I try and get as much off on the first pile. When it's wet, the load will push you forward. So the load's going off that way and it'll push us that way. Some walking floor lads will do it completely different, but I find the longer you stay, once you see it piled up that much and it's struggling to push it off, you just edge forward that little bit, it'll drop another, and then you can do another massive pile. It's all in sort of 2 or 3 little piles. Whether that's the right way or wrong way, but it works for me. It empties it. The door, the moving door is running absolutely mint at the moment. I haven't had to get my ladders out and go up and scrape or anything, but that'll start to come as you're doing chip and green waste and rubbish. It'll start clogging up a little bit. It'll do a bit. So we'll just literally little shunts forward and it comes off quite sweet. So we're just waiting for a text and get this tipped. We'll see where we're going next. Maybe a Wigan, because we've not had Wigan on content whatsoever. See, they're shoving it up now. Two of them down here today. There's normally about 3 or 4 that are working down here. I tipped right at bottom end last time with this stuff, but yeah, who'd have thought all this would end up making compost, different size compost. Could do with some compost, to be fair, for me Christmas trees that I've planted ready for next year, and a bit of tomato feed, I think. So right, we'll just wait, get tips, we'll wait to see where we're going. That's us out, or going out anyway. All the piles, different, from probably different places as well, it'd be all marked up. It's mad what waste, when you get into like waste and stuff like that, it's mad what you can do with it. When it comes from, it's got to be logged, You know, it's not just rubbish. It's all got a unique number to it, where it's come from, all for different types of reasons. It's quite mad. Yeah, they're having a right good old dig up and change around. So, right, we're going to get back up Weybridge, get our paperwork, and then we're heading to Suez. I haven't found it yet. It's 30 miles away. I think it's Manchester area, something like that, but we'll go get that load, but we'll be back shortly. We'll bring you back. I'm going to have a little investigation of where it is. I think I've found it, we're going to have a little look. So we'll see you shortly. Lane ahead, nowhere. Alright, we're just on our way. Bunbury or something like that, I think it's pronounced. It's an SK postcode. SK6 2SN. So it's a big industrial estate, so it's a Suez site. So we're going to head there. We are 29 mile away. We need to get there because after that we've got a Rochdale to Kemps. So we need to get this one rattled off because it is 20 to 1. So we want to get there, get this on, get tipped so we can get to Rochdale before they close around about 4 o'clock, I think. So we could do without any delays whatsoever. So, right, we'll see you when we get to this new site. Not been here before, so we'll see you when you get there. See you in a bit. I'm just going to come off the 60. Let's come off the M60, junction 25 for Bredbury, and we should be only about a mile away off this junction. Suez we're looking for, and it should only be going up road somewhere, Oldham, so it's not far, so we should be in good time for Rochdale, all being well.
In a quarter of a mile, at junction 25, take the A5.
As she's telling us now. So we're off here. Just hoping this is right way in. Satnav was telling me to come off junction before through Hyde, but it's telling me it's just off this junction somewhere. Satnav's telling me to go back the other way. Ah, that's why. Because there's a bridge. That's why. Because there's a low bridge. 14.9. I might just get under that. Right, we are going to go, I am going to go back the other way just in case. Just in case I can't get under that bridge. I don't fancy hitting that bridge. We do get under a 15-foot bridge, but I'm not going to risk it. So we will go back the other way. Right, bear with us. You're back with me. We couldn't film in the Bredbury place. Because there was just so much going on. There was staff everywhere, there were health and safety everywhere. It was absolute carnage. About 15 bin wagons trying to get me in, get me loaded, get me out. So we're back on 60. See if we can get a bit of footage where we're tipping at Oldham, sort of Oldham area. It's a Brewster's. Roysters, I think it's called. There's some absolute mad heads on the road. It's unbelievable. So yeah, we're gonna head there. We're 21 mile away. We're not gonna get loaded at Rochdale for Kemps. We won't get that loaded. It's gonna be nearly 3:30 before we get to this place. So we'll do a bit of filmage, where we're going, to tip. And yeah, we'll see what happens there. So yeah, we're just on 60. We're coming off shortly, and we'll get to this place. But we'll film anything on the way. See you in a bit. God, when it comes up, you think, Jesus, it came up quick that. Right, all visitors and drivers must report to site office. I think you park here. We go see him at office. We go on bridge, we get a light, and then we can go around. You go round, up, down, back in, and then that's that. So one of them sheets. I want one of them sheets. I think that's it. Right. Right. Oh, fucking door. I'll show you the view in a minute, but we'll get booked in and we'll be back. Yeah, we're definitely up in the hills. Right, we can just go straight up and straight in, and we can just leave straight because he's already done way ticket for in and out. He's just done it off the other sheet. So yeah, this is Broysters. There's no one here apparently, so and, we do load out of here as well, which we load out of that bit. You back in, they load you, and then you just go. So that's when you're reloading, but we're not reloading, so we come up here, up into this top bit. It's not very well built, to be fair. It's been thrown up, I think, and neglected as well, but it's not a bad little run out here. I'll show you town up way back. We'll have a bit of footage on way back down. I don't want to go up there, like. But yeah, and I think the sensors activate when you back up to the door. I think looks like they've had a new door on since I've been, but it'd be last year since I came here. Easy last year. I get her lined up a little bit, but yeah. All wind turbines in distance. Hell of a view. Just might wind it down a bit. There might be a shovel driver in here. I'm not sure whether the door will go up or not. Yeah, it has. Red light, wait for it green, we're back in. Not that you can see much, but he said far corner, so. Back into far corner. Nice buzzing noise just to deafen you a little bit. See me looking up because my camera's up there. It's not on the passenger side handrail anymore, next to it anyway. And you just got to wait for your bearings when you get in a little bit. Far corner. This is where your windows all steam up and your wing mirrors steam up. Just get a bit of no. God, it's red hot in here. Absolutely red hot in here. I'm just guessing here. I'm going right where. spin wagon as well. Right, we're going to leave it at that. We're going to jump out and see what's what, and then we'll get tipping. See you in a minute. I cannot tell you how hot it is in here. It is the warmest place. It's like summer, like UK summer but worse. You've got to try and touch the sensor for it to open. It is so hot in here, it is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I couldn't work in them conditions. It is absolutely baking hot. Oh God. Shut that window quickly. All my paperwork flies all over the place. I just want to double check what way I can go out of here, because it's telling me I'm only 12 miles if I go left out of here. I'm not quite sure, so I just need to have a little bit of a research and before we turn left, because I don't want to come across any low bridges or anything like that. And my missus has rang me, don't know why. So right, I'm just going to ring her back and see which way we're going. Over the tops, we're out at Roysters, we're heading to Rochdale. It's telling us we'll be there for 4:30, and I'm told last load is 5, or between 5 and half 5. So we could try and get to Rochdale. But this is the place that me and all the walking floor drivers have to contend with, these narrow roads up in the hills, living the dream. Wouldn't want to get caught up here in the snow. I do know that much, because it is a bit windy up here. Oh, she was a bit miserable, moody pants. Didn't want to. I was only saying thank you for letting me through. So yeah, we're just going to head back down and try and at least get this load on, and probably run with it to Kemps, but we'll see when we get to Rochdale whether we get loaded or not. They might want to be done for 4:30, so we might miss it by a couple of minutes. And there is roadworks down this road, so 2 sets of roadwork lights. But yeah, cars either side, 30 mile an hour and 40 mile an hour. A couple of little nice towns. So we'll just get going a bit further and get through all this roadworks, and we'll be back. See you shortly. We are literally 1 mile away. 16:28, 16:29. I'm told if you're there for 10 past, they're telling me 5, so I should be half an hour within me in my time. So we should get loaded, all been well. Then need a 45 before we set off. Can self-tip at Kemp, so I've had my 45. I'll see what we do. And the traffic is absolutely bam. fucking traffic. So we're loading Rochdale. So we've had Rochdale on it a couple of times, so we'll probably leave video here just as we get into sewers at Rochdale. So end the video here. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. We've had loads of subscribers over last week. It's been amazing. So hit that subscribe button for me. Hit the likes, hit the follow, and we'll see you on the next video.